Good morning. I'm just out of bed. This is what I look like when I wake up. It's 5:10 in the morning here. I've been awake since 3:30, sometime like that. You know, when you're just sort of laying there and you can't sleep. I had all these things going in my head, and what came into my head unannounced or unbidden was the idea. And I guess it was a vision. It was a vision because I saw lots of people moving from the mainland of Australia down into Tasmania. Now that's already started happening, but it was like really amped up. There was literally thousands of people moving into Tasmania. If you're not in Australia or New Zealand, you may not know where Tasmania is, but it's a state of Australia, and it's actually an island. And I've been there a couple of times actually. It's probably only, I don't know, a couple of 100 miles, 150 miles or something off the coast of southern Australia. Anyway, there was thousands of people moving there, and they were going there for safety, because the climate was so bad on mainland Australia. It was so hot. Anyway, it was like I was watching the news and a map came on of Tasmania, and the whole state was just full of bushfires, and it was like literally a blaze. And I was struck with lots of feelings, but of course, one of the feelings was people have gone down there for safety to escape what was happening on the mainland, and they've actually ended up in a worse situation because there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to escape to. So I know that the prices of houses have been going up there steadily over the last year or so, and it's going to get much worse. So it might be a good investment in the short term. Only issue is, of course, I don't know when these bushfires are going to happen. I've got no idea as to the timing. It could be next year, it could be 5 years, it could be 10 years. I just don't know. But I just know that it's not safe. It's like those eucalyptus trees, which I know are in the States now, but we have them everywhere in Australia. And those eucalyptus trees had turned into bombs. They were literally exploding with the bushfires. So it was very, very dramatic. So Tasmania is not the place to go to if you want to feel safe and you're trying to escape the temperatures and the ramifications of global warming. So I guess part of why I've dreamt this morning, or had this vision, that sort of area between half awake, half asleep. That's where I was. Is today where I live? It's going to be 30 degrees Celsius, and in Brisbane, which is my local capital city, it's going to be 31. We have literally gone from winter to summer, no spring, and all of the seasons are changing. Normally we have a beautiful spring, and as far as heat, where I live on the Gold Coast, it's normally really hot and awful only in February. December and January, which is our summer, is normally quite warm but not awful. So we normally have like 11 months of the year, which is fantastic climate. And now we've gone from winter to summer with no spring. So I think today is the 4th of September. So we've just changed, and everything's dry. Everything's terribly dry. So if you're in Australia, please leave water out for the animals. Our wild animals are really suffering already. And I just can't even get my head around it. How fast the climate is changing and how extreme it is. All my grass is brown. It's just like, where are our spring rains? We haven't had hardly any rain at all. We got a few drops last week, just literally drops, hardly anything. So for those climate change deniers, open your eyes. I don't know where you are, but you're not here. And but I know some people say that Australia doesn't even exist, so I must be a figment of my own imagination according to that sort of logic. Yes, Australia does exist, and I live here. The climate is changing radically. So, yeah, we need to all start thinking about what we're going to do for bushfire plans. And I keep saying, oh, yeah, going to do that, going to do that. I have to do it because there's a lot of, I live on a rural property and there's a lot of eucalyptus trees here. And our koalas are really suffering as well. So please leave water out for the animals. Yeah. So I don't usually appear on YouTube like this. I usually have makeup on and I usually comb my hair. But this is what I look like when I wake up. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I just don't know what to say about climate change. It's just dreadful. Yeah. So your prayers for the earth would certainly be appreciated by the earth. Send her love and know that this is all part of the bigger scheme and what it takes to get people to wake up to the reality of climate change. Okay, thanks for watching, and now that I'm up, I will get dressed and get ready because I actually have to go down to New South Wales today. So. And I shall see you very shortly for the horoscopes, for October horoscopes. I'll be doing that in the next, excuse me, probably next week or so. And I'm nearly finished another video about being a multi-dimensional being. So I'll get that up in the next day or two. Okay, thanks for watching. Oh, if you appreciate this video in any way, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the notification bell. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching. And bye for now.